Hi Libra, I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you may visit my website tarotbyanisha.com. For those of you who are seeking deeper clarity, be it in your love life or your career, for a personal consultation, you may write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Librans, it's a big month. We have a solar eclipse and we also have Mercury, which is retrograde. Now, eclipses are sometimes disruptive. They shake us up, they lead us to major life events, or even more subtle inner changes which we may or may not realize. Eclipses carry the signature of change always, be it a lunar eclipse or be it a solar eclipse. The house an eclipse falls in shows us the areas of life we will be asked to grow beyond what we've previously known. So it's interesting to see that eclipses also run through the zodiac every 19 years. So when the eclipse occurs, try and see as to which part of the house it is falling for you and where were you 19 years back. Mercury has been retrograde since 20th of May. It's not a great time to be buying electronics. It's not a great time to be starting a new job, a new diet. Not a great time to be picking up a job, getting into a relationship. However, it's a wonderful time to re examine your feelings about the special someone. It's a wonderful time to research. It's a great time to renegotiate. It's also a great time to be letting go or selling off your old electronics. Now, every time a retrograde happens, we do not have sufficient information on us. That's just the reason as to why it is that we shouldn't go and start something new, because post retrograde is when the clarity comes and there could always be a sense of regret. Retrogrades are often a time for us to revisit our conversations, our communication, and get more clarity on things that we plan to do ahead. On the 3rd of June, we have Venus, your ruling partner, and it is moving to your house of work, career, reputation, and it's joining Mars. So, a lovely combination of both Mars and Venus over here. And Venus is going to be, of course, lending its charm, and Mars has its entire enthusiasm. You seem to be quite excited about starting a new venture. In fact, it's a wonderful time, Librans, if you want to start even with a collaboration with somebody. It's a great time to be doing something that you love. It's a great time also to be looking at other sources of income, something which you're really passionate about, something which is online, something which maybe is collaborative with somebody who's not in the same country as you are. It will do you quite well. On the 10th, we have a solar eclipse that is there in your house of expansion of the mind. It is also the house of long distance travel, and it is also the house of deepening your spirituality. So, a solar eclipse over here, it's asking you to broaden your mind. It's encouraging you to travel so that you can expand your mind. And as much as travel could be a little tough right now due to the pandemic, it could be that some of you could mentally, emotionally be taking a travel. You could just be thinking of the places that you would like to visit. You would be making plans. But for some of you, you may actually take that physical travel and you could go in, say, for an exchange student. For some of you, it could be that there could just be this urge to put in your papers, and you will have this sense of that I'm really not liking what I'm doing, and it has been going on for a long time, and I want to do something that I really love, something that I really enjoy, something which is very true to my own authentic self. Some of you could also be interning and you could be gaining credentials, and you need some more tools in your career toolkit. So if you feel that you just can't envision the visions that you have for yourself, then of course you must go ahead and you must add to your knowledge base, and it would be a wonderful time to be going back to college or school. On the 12th, we have Mars that moves into your house of groups of friends, and it's a wonderful aspect. You will be not just be connecting with your friends, but some opportunity could come, a work opportunity, a project could come by through a friend, and you could be getting together with people with whom you share similar ideologies, similar thought processes, and you will be in a very collaborative space. On the 21st, we have Sun that joins Venus in your house of career, and this is a time where you're going to be very conscious, Librans, as to You'll be putting your right foot out for the world to see. You'll be very conscious about what is it or how it is that the world perceives you, how it is that you want the world to perceive you. Maybe your work involves a lot of interacting with the external world. Maybe you're putting yourself out there, and there could be this sense that I want to do my best so that I can receive in the best possible way. On the 23rd, Mercury goes direct in the house of expansion of the mind, and it's a great time again, pursuing higher education, foreign travel, whether it is publishing, personal growth and expansion. And even if you are in a quest for search for meaning or trying to figure out as to what is it that you want to do in life and get the bigger picture, all of this would be taking a priority for you right now. On the 24th, we have a full moon that is there in your house of home, and it is resonating with Pluto. Now, this house of home also represents your mother. It is a house of Cancer. So it could be that you are concerned about your mother's health. It could be for some of you that your mom is not too well, or one of the parents is not too well, and you could be quite concerned about her. It could be maybe an old, maybe it could be something that she's been complaining. Some of you could be moving homes. You could be redoing your house. You could be redecorating your place. There could be some construction work happening. There could be some renovation happening. For some of you, you could physically leave your house, and maybe you could be going and living in the same city as your parents. So that could be there in your mind. That's something that could be playing in your mind as well. Also, this house is about the people with whom we share the space. So it could be that there is a certainty about or a clarity about your partner, that you have this sense that, I don't think so I could be sharing this space with the person or with a partner. And as harsh as it sounds, it could just be that it's nothing new. It could just be simmering along the years, and there's just now a sense of clarity that you feel that I don't know how long or how many years I can be doing this. Or for some of you, it could just be that, being together because of the children, that sacrifice that, you have really, you don't feel any great, the sense of home or that warmth that is there that a family should provide. You don't feel that at home, but you're just there together because of the kids. So with a full moon, it's always good to take stock of situations which have been boiling to a certain point and address them, rather than let them fester and say that, oh, I'll cross the bridge when I get to it. It's always good if something has been boiling, if something has been sort of reaching a tipping point, it's a good idea to be addressing it. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Librans. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much for watching.